The Silk Road was the internet's first modern darknet market. Before it was shut down, it facilitated more than $1.2 billion in total sales. The site functioned as a streamlined black market, allowing users to buy everything from narcotics to specialized hacking tools with the ease of a standard e-commerce site. This entire operation was managed by a pseudonymous administrator known only as Dread Pirate Roberts. The success of the Silk Road was a direct challenge to global law enforcement. For years, this massive billion-dollar criminal enterprise operated in the open, seemingly beyond the reach of any government. Investigators found that their standard digital toolkit, like tracing bank transfers or server IP addresses, was useless against the site's architecture. The privacy technology shielding the market was actually created by the U.S. Naval Research Laboratory in the mid-1990s. Military-grade routing, originally designed to protect government assets and whistleblowers, was now being used to hide the servers of a global drug market. This left investigators with a hard technical wall. If the math behind the network is practically unbreakable, there is no direct way to trace the person running it. The Silk Road achieved its security by layering two distinct technologies together. First was Bitcoin, which provided a decentralized, pseudonymous ledger for every transaction on the marketplace. Then Tor, the onion router, hid the Silk Road servers. Data routes through volunteer nodes, each removing a layer of encryption to hide the original IP address. The connection ends at a hidden .onion domain, so neither buyer nor host knows the other's location. While the system was open source to help activists and journalists stay safe in non-democratic countries, it also provided a perfect shield for hidden commerce. By combining anonymous routing and digital cash, the Silk Road's creators ran a global black market outside the reach of traditional banking and surveillance. The FBI eventually realized that trying to crack the Silk Road's encryption was a waste of time. They shifted their focus away from the software and instead targeted the operational security of the person running it. That person was Ross Ulbricht. He had launched the site in 2011, driven by libertarian economic views. Early on, Ulbricht made a critical mistake. He posted technical questions on public forums using his real name and his personal Gmail address. No matter how secure the code is, it offers no protection if the creator leaves a trail of personal information on the open web. By 2013, the FBI had located Ulbricht, but they couldn't just arrest him. If he had time to lock his laptop, the encryption would engage and the evidence would be lost forever. In October 2013, they tracked him to a public library in San Francisco, where he was logged in as the site's administrator. After agents staged a distraction, they physically seized his open laptop while he was still logged in, securing the data before it could be encrypted. The security of the dark web didn't fail because the math was broken. It failed because of a physical ambush in a neighborhood library. In 2015, Ulbricht was convicted and sentenced to double life in prison without parole. He remained in prison for nearly a decade until he received a presidential pardon in January 2025. The story of the Silk Road serves as a case study for the limits of digital privacy and encryption. Ulbricht's case demonstrates that even with military-grade encryption and decentralized ledgers, a single forum post or a laptop left open in a library is enough to dismantle an empire.